Alright, BBPN, final 8, and someone's left the sprinklers on. Well, they want the ladies shining and glistening just the way you like it. And yeah, you can see here, no riot, no pitch invasion, it's all going to be pure mud wrestling. So yeah, you can see here, classic undead team versus the Amazons by this late stage. It's a bit of a challenge, isn't it? No, really, seriously, this is a bit of a challenge here. Let's take a look at what the skills are. As you can see, it's a pretty good selection. This might be the key player right here with tackle. He's got his job ahead of him. All right. Great. Well, that changes things around, doesn't it?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, unfortunately, turning the sprinklers off is a huge mistake for this game, as that's going to give the Amazons a much better and stronger chance to actually dominate and get the ball, because, well, let's face it, it's usually the biggest problem the Amazons have is picking up the ball. Looking at the crazy skills here, yeah, that was something I don't think it really worried, the undead quite as much. See, there you go. Does make it on the sure hands. Of course, it does roll a 6, so it makes life so much easier, doesn't it? There we go. Free pass, and thank you. It's an easy one.
If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it!
Well, we have to watch this. It's final 8. And yes, the Amazons are already planning ahead too. Let's get a couple more skills going here. It's not a bad idea. Let's get things moving along. Planning for the great 50. You don't need any more, but it does move the ball down the field. A lot of blodge, as you can see. An awful lot of blodge. This superstar here, now that she has the guard, can make her life absolutely explosive. Alright. Well, as mentioned, immediately he has to go in with the tackler and try and get something to happen. Meanwhile, the mummies, well, they need to get some solid hits in. Might be tricky, but if they can get a removal or two, maybe they can get into the reserves of the Amazons. As you can see, the undead do have 3 reserves of their own. They are not too worried about this one. Block on block, yeah, it is late stage teams. So 1 in 9, not as feared. Good lord. Well, he's happy with that one. At least it does something. Well, he's off and running, isn't he? Does try to contain it. I'm not too sure this is quite the move he should be doing here, but he does figure, I've got this contained. The speedster's over here. That is his viewpoint. And of course, got to remember, undead not exactly known for the high speed. Hence why I use that one, because I'm trying to mock the poor bastard. Speaking of mocking, good boy.
And get off my lawn!
Well, fortunately it's only a stun. And now you see exactly what the problem is. And of course that doesn't work.
I approve.
So try that again. Yes, he does. Moominite, it's amazing what he can do with this player. Now suddenly he's right at position. He was paying attention to it. You can see the coach was paying attention. Unfortunately, what you do when you have an Amazon that actually moves 8. Actually, come to talk about the whole unicorn thing again, doesn't it? Yeah, for those of you all wondering, they have been talking about yet another one. What, you dead yet? No? Well, he's running away as it is, and he's even dodging away. Alright, well, your key players all the fuck away over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go, go. Well, crap, he can't make it. Not so much for that idea. Yeah, you can tell the Amazons did think that one through. And the punishment continues.
In smash!
Good lord. However, Amazon so far looking out, they're getting quite a lot of just stuns. Well, if it's just stun, quite frankly, if you're the Amazon coach here, you don't care. They're coming back. Storm, of course, will actually like to see some bloody removals. It's not from lack of trying. And there's another one.
Clench the butt cheeks.
Well, he's desperate now at this point here. One die over the top, only gets a push. At least it allows him to set up a partial screen. Not like it's a good one, and unfortunately it's an easy removal. Well, let's see. What is the plan today? As you can see, solid. Yeah, he's KO'd. Well, you can get off the pitch for a while. That means the Amazons, I hate to say it, because of the lack of moving of the tackle player, frankly, can stall this one out for a while. They're in no rush. No, seriously, they're not in a rush. Amazons moving up here, like I said. They have taken advantage of the fact since this player is staying way over here. There's no heady. In fact, frankly, here's the plan. They're looking at a free surf. And meanwhile, they just keep running away from the mummies. Alright, well, Undead, there's a problem. You've got to move over and start doing something about this. Like I said, he was aware of it. It just didn't pay off. And the problem is he's got a couple of good smashing hits, all stuns. Even a KO would be great for him at this point, yeah, but it's not happening. Well, as they always say in Blood Bowl, if it's not happening, well, you've got to change the strategy. Staggering across the field comes the team. And he's decided, you know what, I'm going to go over the top, right into a double skull.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Well, certainly it's pain of some kind here. Well, he's had enough of this one. It's about time he took care of this one.
Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
And you can see even the foul doesn't work. The miracle dodge, though, does. Saves the player. And, of course, he's got the mummies moving back down the field. Nothing else he can do about it. He does need the fouls to work, but they're not working either. And before you ask, yes, it is a dirty player. Of course it is. And meanwhile, the Amazons, well, they're just going to continue, basically abuse. Well, there's no immediate rush. You can actually stay right there and wait till something else happens. Amazons continue the assault. And yes, it definitely is an assault. A couple more cheesy blocks. He's not too sure what he's looking for. It's just trying to burn the turns out. It really is. If he can get a surgical removal, though, he wouldn't mind. No, push me, push you. It's nothing urgent. As I said, so far, for the Amazon's viewpoint, yeah, it's an ability to burn the clock off a couple more turns. Meanwhile, the Undead frustration with stun continues. There's another one knocked down, and once again, she's still on the fucking pitch. And now his aggravation is finally starting to, have a bit of a problem. Yes, you can see what he does. Blitzes with the mummy, and just mops up. Now he's still not pursuing this one. Because he'd like to get some kills in. Sigh. Yeah, I don't know what to say, lads. It's yet another stun. That's 5 in a row. Yes, he's broken the armor, and all he gets is a stun. And now he rewards himself with a double skull.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody!
Well, he is undead. Might take a while for the blood to come out. And he's definitely becoming the Needle Maya of the league. Well, Amazons, guess what they can do? And yes, you see, this is crazy, but he can get away with it, and the risk is starting to pile in. Well, he re-rolls that one. It is a greed move. Doesn't get anywhere. And finally, it goes completely wrong.
Your skills are inferior.
Okay, that was the moment he has been waiting for. This is it. Now, quite frankly, the Undead can finally do something about this one. Bit of cheekiness there by the Amazons, and it's gone completely wrong. And yes, before you're asking, he does have break tackle, but he does make the 6 on the natural dodge, so he doesn't really need the skill. But meanwhile, his frustration, well, frankly, continues. Push me, push you. Does bring another player in. So you can see he does have a plan. Not sure how good a plan it is, but it is a plan. Meanwhile, grab, well, moves the player in a different position, keeps advanced. Really needs this player back here. Well, Undead have done the best they can of a bad situation. They're waiting for removals that just aren't happening. Speaking of, there goes another one, Solid Fist. And the Amazons, well, they're going to stack this one up. They may be done. Oh, well, that's not quite what he wanted. It's a push. Does he dodge away? Yes, he does. And runs away with the ball again. Movement 8. Everyone, movement 8. It's amazing what that player can do. This is finally the game she's starting to shine in. People have questioned this one. And they're questioning that one. Oh dear. Well, turn 6 and the Undead frustration continues. He's not scoring. Here we are. 4 turns later. And she's still running away with the ball. Bit more pummeling. Unfortunately, this is the player you kind of need to free up. Oh well, double skulls. Not what he wants. How about you? Can you do something?
Submit!
Nope, doesn't even break. Push me, push you. The frustration just keeps adding up here. There we go, over the top. He's hoping for something there. Yeah, Blodge is doing a great job today. Does mean, though, at least he's finally got a player off in pursuit. Has to risk the GFI. Well, at this point, he's got nothing better to do these rerolls. Back, doesn't need him anymore. Look, more dodge. Ah, the Blodge is really coming home to roost now. Amazons, turn 7. The assault continues. Push me, push you. Well, unfortunately, that brings up the tackle. This is going to be a world of pain. Lots and lots of pain. 2 more dice. And the Amazons just continue to have a party in the center. Alright, here she comes. Hello, darling. What you got for us? Got a fist? And there we go.
Get over here!
Yeah, he does that pretty nastily. Let's look at that again. Yeah, it's going to do the damage, isn't it? And of all things to KO, well, guess what she gets to do? She's going to burn all the turns out. She's been free to score since turn 2, turn 7, still no one in range. And now the Amazons are free to do whatever they bloody like. At this point here, you can hear the frustration, just screaming from that dugout. Yes, it has cost them the old reroll, but yep, dodge has come through, and lack of removals. Well, like I said, when that happens, you've got to change your plan. Tackle just doesn't work. It really doesn't today. Push me, push you. The dirty player would love to do something, but they're never on the ground to actually do something too at this rate. Okay, yes, he got all those stuns, but that's been it. Finally, bit of a result there. Or not, as the case may be. Of course, it doesn't break them. Now, well, moves the mummy in. Well, the mummy does have guard. Now he can at least do something, maybe. Really, maybe? No. Dodge, grab, piss off. Nothing else. Well, that's it. It's time to score this one in. The Amazons sense it. It is coming. This is getting pretty brutal. Turn this around here. So, Undead, much as I hate to admit it, you're either really, really hoping for a riot because, frankly, nothing else is working. Or, and this is also what you don't like to hear, you're hoping for a fucking removal at last. Looking here at the Amazons, still 1 reroll left in reserve, and as you can see there, they've got plenty of KO juice. Even the Fame, well, of course, they got to have the show off in the glistening sun. Meanwhile, you can see here, he's got reserves. It's just the game's not going the way he planned it. It really, really isn't. Yes, it's harping on a point, isn't it? I'll stop. I get it. He's going to have to figure something new. Well, let's see what he's got. Oh, look, it's a free move. Yay!
Run, cowards!
Well, there's not really much he can do with the free move here. It would help if he actually tried for the one turn, but frankly, the team's just not designed for it. And admittedly, this is actually a pretty decent setup to try and negate that. And you really are dealing with so much dodge. Alright, team is moving up to at least get a couple of good fists in. And he's really hoping for something. Alright, ball bounces. Alright, lads, let's get this started here. Sides is going to protect the ball. It's just conditioning. Makes sense to me. Oh, look, dodge. What a surprise. He said sarcastically, 2 dice. Well, it's a grab, so who cares? Alright, how about you, princess? Finally, he's got something. There we go. No, of course it doesn't work. More pummeling. Well, I guess the dirty player, that's your 1. You're going to have to do something with it. 2 more dice, which you finish moving up. There you go. Well, you do still have the blitz. Tackle, do your stuff. See, there it is. He finally works.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of. Right, where's the tackle? So he attacked with the wrong one. Definitely a minor misclick at this time. So I was going, why did that not work? And then I realised what he did. He forgot which player he was doing the attack with. Oh, well, it's time for the foul. Here we go. Does it work?
Hell yeah!
It definitely works. It's about bloody time. Pothecary has to come into that one. Yeah, it is some celebration. Oh, well, he's off and running one more time. And he has Constable Ed. He's going to ignore that because he understands. Oh, well, off they go today. Yeah, this halftime is brought to you by Spooge. Get her used to it. Oh, dear, I don't think anything's sticking to these ladies today. Alright. Okay. 1-0. Kitties are in a good and strong position here. There's the kick. I hate to say it, if you're undead, you're really looking for the overtime. And that's not what you wanted. Now, not getting you wrong here, but let's face it, that was a great result there from the Amazons. Because he's decided to go hyper-aggressive, seeing what's going on. There's only the one tackle piece over here. So he recognises if he can somehow peel something away, he can put all the pressure down here. It's a fantastic kick right in the backside, right where she likes it. Undead have got no choice. They've got to go and get this ball. It's going to take them at least 2 turns to bring it up. Meanwhile, front line, well, they've got some work ahead of them. Oh, look, the power of grab. Unfortunately, does not go advancing up. He's really helping. And I do stress the word help. Alright, now he's got the right player. He has remembered that little goof. Off he goes. Come on. Nope, still can't get a result. Has to bring the player back. Yep, good move. Brings her back. And meanwhile, as you can see there, it's an entire absolute fury of punches. Not a power among them. Tackle fails. Does get the ball. Bright side, if you can call it that. And that, unfortunately, is the undead turn. Not a strong one. Mind you, that one does quite right.
Oh, yeah.
So I try that again, darling. Yeah, well, Amazon's precious reroll already pissed away. Don't worry, I get it. Oh dear.
Crap!
Well, that went wrong. And the dream continues. It is not done just yet. Undead definitely going to capitalise on that one there. Most of the Amazon team did not change any positions here. Now they'd like to settle this one in Smash if they can. Keywords if. See, there you go. Finally someone's figured out how to punch something. Yeah, there's one. He's off and running one more time. Yeah, free recruit. That's an excellent choice of piece in right there. Unfortunately, most of his skin has fallen off. But as you can see, absolutely a devastating result. It did the damage. That is a blodge. Cleared off the pitch. Well, Undead changes the entire nature of the game here. They're going to cage this one up and they're going to take it to the long game. A good solid removal, just what they ordered. And now, they'd like to make it 2. How about you? No? Well, bugger off. And no, does not do the cheeky foul here while he had the chance. It would have been a bad idea, lad. Is that a misplay? That's a good question here. Well. Amazons are going to make you regret that choice, and they're just going to fist you. Normally I'd say that's a great thing, but not today. Because they're not using any lubricant, are they, lads? Alright, Amazons have decided they're going to put the pressure on here. Good solid punch. Turns into a kick. Next thing you know, well, this zombie is now regretting its unlife choices. It's like it never had a choice, it's dead. And you can see the Amazons here, very carefully. It makes away with the dodge. Yeah, you got it. I've actually gone to a screen. Yeah, that's a screen. Didn't say it was, a normal elf screen, the way you normally see, but, maybe they're showing off. Ah, well, key piece moves into a different position here. He's helpful. And indeed, he is helpful, but you can see there is a cunning plan. It's called lots and lots of dice. The plan is so clever, you can put a tail on it and call it a fox. Unfortunately, well, they've been outfoxed. As, once again, 8 dice, not a single power among them. Has to bring the mummy back. Yeah, he doesn't want to, not by a long shot. And the undead, frankly, have to wait a turn. Which is not exactly what you want to do when you're not exactly known for speed. Now, admittedly, undead in normal situations here could actually outrun the Amazons, but that movement 8 right back there, she's dynamite. She's just solo containing and changing the entire play of the undead team. Speaking of, how about you? Still not fouling, are you? Oh well.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Well, it's a stun, and it means the Amazons can turn the corner and put all the pressure on the cage. Bit of risk here, I do admit, but the risk is paying off. It is containing the undead team. And of all things, the Amazons have actually pressed the advance back. Still, some would say they're still being conservative. Being conservative for good reason. It's still 1-0. It has to force the undead to try a breakout, and it looks like this is the one direction. Which I think is a horrible fucking band. Why one direction? I mean, right into the pit. How about into drug addiction? There's a good direction. Speaking of, meet me first. The tackle's just not tackling today. Well, he's got a great idea. Step 1, move the ball. Step 2, lots and lots of fucking dice again. You notice there's a pattern of this. Lots and lots of dice. Well, that's not the ones he wants, and you saw it right there.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Yeah, it's done it again, absolutely again. One more time, that Amazon training regimen has done its job. Double skull into a double skull. Yet you think the undead's dice are bad? There is a great example of it. 1 in 36 into a 1 in 36. Yes, you've got it. It's not supposed to happen that way. Well, it did. Now he's got to deal with it. Fortunately, the player didn't break, but it does mean the Amazons, as pointed out here, it's a swarm. Absolutely swarm attack. Alright, I got a question. Why did you re-roll that? And your answer is this trick. No, seriously, that is his answer. Solid risk. Dives on in. Nothing. Now you see how clever the play is getting at this point here. It is getting diabolical. The Amazons are pressing every advantage this team has developed here. It's actually a credit to the undead coach. The game is actually staying as it is. Considering, I'll be honest, your dice just aren't there. Well, as mentioned before, change his strategy. And he's trying. And he's trying, alright. Ask his wife. Push me, push you. He's trying to get something to happen. The dodge is just mounting up here. More pushing. You start to understand why Amazon's on a tier 1 team in tournaments. You start to see exactly why. Oh, in Perpetual Leagues they're not tier 1. But here, definitely. Oh, look, it's a push. Funny that. And down he goes.
Ah, who called the cops?
Well, he does make it on the reroll, but it is indeed a precious reroll. And the dodge continues. Well, he does mean he moves the mummy into a better position. However, this has not been the plan. Finally, Tackle does something. He got him.
Ultimate fatality.
Oi! Well, don't worry, the Amazons are going to pay that one back. As the assault on the screen. Oh dear, here we go.
Hope you die from hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
Block on block. It has become 100% Scrumsville here. Undead, they're looking at the clock. 3 turns. Is it going to be a potato run? The assault. The battery. The ball gripping. I swear it's another night in the bedroom. There we go. 2 more dice making use of the guard. 1 more time. How you feel?
Kill him, do it! Shoot him!
No, not just yet. And he gets another one. Oh, good lord, he actually got that one.
Finish her.
Oh dear, this is not good. This is not good at all. You're not supposed to be doing that bad. You're supposed to be running. Oh well, you know what the Amazons say? Just that. Oh well, they're having a good taunt. Does regenerate, but I think the Amazons have this one almost sealed away. He's daring them to try it. Alright, so what are the Undead going to do here, lads? It is now become a complete smash-up. But finally they get something, sort of. It's a clearance. See, there you go, 2 for 2. Use the power of the grab. And let me guess, it's a stun. Yeah, I didn't even have to wait for the animation. You know, it's a stun. Finally. 3 pows. Can't get anything for removal. Just the stun. Can he make it? Yeah, he does. He makes it 4. Still can't break armor. This has become absolutely relentless and ponderous. Alright, he's got nothing left in the tank. He has to go for it. Here we go, 2 dice. It's a dodge. Parks it in there. Has to run. There goes the potato play. He is off. There's not much he can do about it. Just because how the game is gone.
Run, bitch! Run!
Well, it's not over yet. Amazons might be a bit out of position on this one. They can catch it up. It's not quite done yet. It is a blodge piece. Makes the second dodge. It does get the player in a position here. Now the critical ones. Yeah, you can see which one he's going in. It's all heroism the whole way. 1 GFI, 2 GFI. Re-rolls that. No, just a block.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Well, whose fault's that? Oh dear, and there it goes!
Submit!
All that trips! Suddenly undead. Well, it's all going to come down to your dice, lad. And we know how well you've been trusting them this game. What's that? Not at all? I don't blame you, lad. Dice, you cunt. Alright, now you can see what the undead are doing here. They're not just going straight forward here. Plan for failure. It's 100% you got to plan for it. They can't wait. There he goes. He makes it. And that one is absolutely in. Yeah, well, you can tell they're a bit frustrated by how this game's gone. Not surprising. As we said, it's just been a horrible game when it comes to dice. They finally get one turn where they can actually hit the bastard. One turn! They finally hit. It was like all the powers were in one fucking turn. So let's look at the situation here. Crazy as it seems, the undead have 4 fucking reserves. Now, thanks to a free kill. It's not like it's been a brutal game. Meanwhile, if you look at the Amazons, come on, camera, thank you. See, 1 dead, and it is actually a pretty decent player. No doubt one of the Amazons can always make more. That's what little Amazons come from. However, Amazons have been given 2 turns. As we all know, they've got that ultra-fast Bill Bexley speed of a player. Oh dear, isn't it? Well, let's see what actually happens. A lot of planning is going to go into this one. As you can see, undead. They've kept the tackle player all the way near the back. They know what's likely going to happen. It's a good move. High-speed players, just in case. And they've even moved the mummies back, because they're going to have to contain some kind of potato play. Alright, well, it's a freebie, but not like they really care. Thank you. Alright. I hate to say it, but what are you doing? No, seriously, what are you doing? You've got a good defense for the situation, and now suddenly with perfect defense you're moving back up. Well, let's see what goes on here. Oh, jeez. He's going to stack the wall. Alright, well, where is the superstar? Let's take a quick look here. It's called skills. Where'd they park her? They parked her right there. Well, that makes life interesting, isn't it? Unfortunately, it is a touchback. That becomes a freebie.
Sloppy.
Yeah, you can see exactly what player they gave it to. They're putting it all in. There we go. First one, there's clearance. Now the guard stops coming in. They're not getting removals, though. Alright, there it is. Oh, dear. Oh, well, they took care of that one.
You're a fucking choir boy compared to me! A choir boy!
And you can see he moved on up, and now you can see here is the craziness. 100% Nitro chugging it back, makes the blitz through, and she is gone. Oh boy, here she goes. Can she make it? And he's got a player parked on the tackle. See what I mean about moving your players forward? I can see why you did it, but now you've got a problem. Turn 16. It's all going to come down to this, isn't it? Alright. He's got this one all mocked up. Here it is. Yeah, the miracle has happened. He's actually removed the player from the rest of the game. Undead, you're looking at overtime tonight. Now the wall gets back into it. Oh dear. Uh-oh, that was bad.
Sloppy.
There he goes and re-rolls that one. Does he get the ball, though? No, he marks it. Guess what, lads? You're taking a bit of a gamble. Like, yes, I know, it's turn 16, yes, I'm pausing it up, but you do realise 1, 2, 3, Miracle, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's he got to lose? It's turn 16. Yes, I know it's no re-rolls, but what's he got to lose? The reality is you should be picking up the ball, because even if you have dropped the ball... No, seriously, lad, even if you drop the ball, it bounces into all these squares, likely, and it works out just as well. Why not risk picking up the ball? See, and then you rolled a 5, you would have had it. Just saying. Maybe I'm wrong. As overtime is still looming here. Amazons get back into the business here. There's a good solid hit. Well, they're going to keep pummeling away here. They are looking at the overtime. They need another one.
Destroyed.
Well, we'll take that. It's a KO. Maybe that's going to make a difference later with that many reserves. You can see the Amazons. Here we go. Crazy as crazy is. 2 dice. They do get away with it.
Executed with impunity.
And that's why you pick up the ball, lad. Guess who's got it? He's got it. It's going in. Ta-da. There you go.
Hear the sound of drumming, must be the victory coming. Pumped up and full of running, victory the brave.
Yeah, that was a huge mistake right there. This is why I always say marking the ball was one thing, lad, but that was the one time you absolutely needed to pick up the ball. And yes, if it fails, where it bounces to. Instead, well, you can see the Amazons completely smart play right on top of that. Go all out. 2-1 is your final score. Well done. Moves on to the final 4. Sorry, Living Colour. I guess you're going to have to dance that one away. Anyway, we'll see what happens in the last 4. It's going to be exciting, lads. Nuffle, bless your dice.